Manatee County near the southern end of Tampa Bay was pummeled by gusty winds and heavy rains when Hurricane Milton made landfall just south of there in Siesta Key and Sarasota. Jodie Fiske is Manatee County's public safety director. She joins us now from Bradenton, Florida. Good morning to you, Jodie Fiske. Can you bring us up to date? What's happening in your area?
So we are just starting to get some of our damage assessment teams that are out there. We are getting a lot of reports of a significant number of trees down, power lines down. A lot of our mobile homes took a pretty big hit. And we are checking some areas where there may have been some possible tornadic activity last night. So our first in teams are the teams that get out there, clear the road debris. They are kind of bringing our assessments in, and our damage assessment teams will be out on the roads later on today.
You know, officials were predicting originally a storm surge of 8 to 12 feet in the county. Did that turn out to be the case?
So we did not see that level of storm surge. We are incredibly grateful that our coastline was spared that. We did see a little bit of surge, and we are getting our reports from the island again as those teams are getting in to clear off the roads. Those reports are starting to come into us. So, but no, we were spared that 8 to 12 feet.
Jodie, when do you think it'll be safe for people to return to their homes?
So currently, we actually have a lot of people that are leaving our shelters right now that are going to check on their homes. The roads are not all the way clear right now, so we would really ask that people try to stay sheltered in place for a little while longer. I would say by this afternoon, we should have most of the major roadways passable so people can try to get to their homes, but it will take a little bit of time for those side streets to get cleared.
Hey, Jodie, you mentioned that when it comes to storm surge, you guys feel like you didn't get the brunt of it or was a little bit better than you expected. Do you feel, what's your gut tell you right now about the overall situation? Because you also mentioned some mobile homes that you were being checked on now. It sounds like we don't really have a full picture of how bad this was or whether a bullet was dodged.
That's correct. So we actually first light was just about 2 hours ago. So our teams went out onto the road. So we are getting our damage assessment teams out there. We have a lot of communities that we're still deep into recovery from Hurricane Helene that passed, and even some from Hurricane Debbie. So our community has been in recovery mode, response mode, recovery mode, response mode for just a little over a month now. So
Wow.
we're just still pushing through.
I know. I keep feeling for you guys, Jodie. Talk about a 1-2, in this case, 3-4 punch. How does this hurricane compare to others that you've experienced in the area?
This is actually the first actual landfall that this area has seen in over 100 years. So I'm thrilled that people took it seriously. We had just over 10,000 people in our shelters. We had a few 911 calls overnight from some folks that did decide to stay. But so far, we've not had any reports of any significant injuries or fatalities. So all of that is good news for us. But in terms of what this county has seen, this has been the first landfall that we've seen in a century.
All right, Jodie Fiske, thank you very much. Please check back in with us as you learn more about the situation. We appreciate it.